Hey folks, so Mercedes is on the hunt for ways to rake in more cash and is trying to trim down unnecessary models. We all know that this year they're dropping the fully electric EQG. Remember when people laughed at me and said it would never happen? Turns out, the market is a bit trickier than many thought, and Mercedes isn't stopping there. They've confirmed they're rolling out another model under the G-Class brand. It's the people's G-Wagon, or as some experts call it, the mini G-Wagon. I've talked about it before, but back then, info was scarce. Just recently, the Germans decided to be generous and set up a separate division to handle product development under this name. They're currently working on the baby G-Wagon, which will be the third model in the expanded G-Class lineup, following the upcoming Mercedes EQG. Mercedes technical director Markus Schäfer confirmed plans for the powertrain of this model, assuring us that there won't be any internal combustion engines in this ride. The company also stated that the newcomer will share design traits with the existing G-Class, but will have its own character. The exciting part is that Mercedes will introduce a new modular architecture, the MMA, this year, which will be used for a range of entry-level cars. I mentioned this in a recent video about the new Mercedes CLA, where this platform makes its debut. But Mr. Schäfer debunked that info, confirming that the little G-Class will be on a different platform, using a solution from larger rear-wheel drive Mercedes vehicles to ensure genuine off-road capability like its bigger siblings. This means a different platform, but it will draw from the experience of the full-size EQG, which uses a modified version of the existing ladder frame from the gasoline G-Class and will be equipped with 4 electric motors. So, the more affordable G-Wagon will also get a frame, but in a simpler form, with the difference hidden in the details. The introduction of a more affordable G-Class will allow Mercedes to establish itself in the market for more popular and affordable SUVs thanks to a more modest price tag. In other words, the company is taking a page from Toyota's book, offering 2 versions of the Land Cruiser, both equipped with a frame and good off-road capabilities. The 300 series is a bit more powerful and luxurious, while the Prado is less powerful, smaller, and more restrained in options, making it more accessible. Mercedes aims to follow a similar path. If you think the affordable G-Wagon will be an EQB counterpart, you're deeply mistaken. Mercedes is eyeing competition with the Land Rover Defender, meaning the cost will be in the ballpark of $100,000, and that's not even the top-of-the-line version. Furthermore, the company wants to separate the entire G-Class series into a separate sub-brand, similar to Maybach and AMG. This means that all vehicles created by this division will be developed without interference from the parent company. These models will have their exclusive suspension and electric motors. The first such model will be the electric EQG, following the strategy Mercedes already employs in the AMG division, which has models developed entirely independently, including their own engines. Now, back to our star of the show, the smaller G-Wagon. In addition to more compact dimensions and a ladder frame borrowed from its older sibling EQG, it will also utilize the electric architecture of the EQG at 800 volts. This will provide access to fast charging stations, allowing you to replenish enough energy to cover 400 kilometers in just 15 minutes. So, the affordable G-Wagon will be electric and offered in several variants. The base version will use standard electric motors and a lithium iron phosphate battery from YASA, with a total power of 536 horsepower, and the most advanced lithium nickel manganese cobalt battery with a capacity of 85 kWh. The best features will be reserved for the top versions. To sum it up, in 2022, Mercedes will create a separate sub-brand and under its umbrella, introduce a new, more affordable G-Wagon to compete with the Defender. The newcomer will share many similarities with its bigger brother, the EQG, and will have all its perks, minus the 4-motor powertrain. And all of this will come at a significantly lower cost. Sounds very intriguing. Too bad there won't be an internal combustion engine, but that's the modern auto industry for you. Well, folks, that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on new videos. Good luck to everyone, and until next time.